It's a glorious day, I must say. After it has been raining in the southeast of England for the last 4 days, I finally got out into the beautiful Chiltern Hills, and we're in this amazing woodland forest at the moment, and we're going to hike. Going to be hiking, I don't know, I reckon it's probably about 6 miles. So the trail I've mapped out is about 6 miles, but I'm not 100% sure if it will be the full length or not. Might be even longer. But I'm really excited about this place. We've never been here. It's you know, a bit of a chill in the air just because it's all damp. Mac, my trail dog, is with me, so it's a really exciting time. And I'm going to take you on the tour of this amazing woodland forest trail. We have no idea where it's going to take us, but it's going to take us somewhere. This place is amazing. Oh wow. How did I manage to find this place? I have no idea. So I have parked up near Ringsall. So I parked up near Ringsall. I found a little gravel off the road area where I can park, and I've parked up, and I believe the trail starts here somewhere, and just got it parked up, jumped out of the car, and I walk into this absolute natural beauty. It's wonderful. It is absolutely lovely. Oh yeah, there's going to be many hours spent here, I can tell you that. I'm sure you can already see what a glorious place this is. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh. The only way to cross that tree, it was massive, the tree, and no real way of actually climbing over because it's quite high, so you have to go under it because it's so big. I tried to go over it, but it didn't work. So there you go. You got to do what suits you and what you see is fit in order to get across. So the crazy thing about this place is there's so many trails. There's a trail coming out from there, there's one there, there's one where Mac has gone down there, looks like there's one trail down there, and sometimes no matter how much you map out your hike, it's quite difficult to tell which way you should go exactly. So a lot of it is instinct, so just go with your instinct and the direction that you think you should be going, and at the same time eyeball some landmarks or nature marks, which if you did get lost, you could always come back to and say, oh yeah, I remember that tree, or I remember that fallen branch, or I remember that trail, I remember that fork in the hike. So you could always come back to it by saying, okay, if you ever get lost. But where are we? We're in the middle of the Chilterns, and there is thick woodlands everywhere. There is thick trees and forests and bushes everywhere around us. So I can't really pinpoint and tell you where we are exactly, except that the fact there's lots of flies around. But we are near Ringshaw, so we're not far from Wendover, not far from being in the heart of the Chilterns. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is what I'm talking about. You can see how thick the woods are in this area and how far and deep they go. So if you did manage to get lost, then like I said, always mark out where you are exactly, and you can always manage to come back by natural marks and natural triggers that remind you, okay, I was here, I did come this way. But this is it. This is the beauty of certain parts of the Chilterns. They're absolutely amazing. It is fantastic, and I would encourage you to come down here. Be prepared, but definitely come down here and explore this place. I'm waiting for you, buddy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Deep in the woodlands, somebody's been trying to build a little shelter. It's not bad. Not a bad attempt. It's not a bad attempt if you want to stand the whole time. If you want to stand under a shelter the whole time, it is not a bad attempt. But it's on a slope, so you're going to have trouble sleeping there. It's on a route, a couple of routes, so you're going to have trouble sleeping there. And it's quite narrow both ways, so you're going to end up standing and sleeping. Should we sit for a bit? Should we sit for a bit? Ah, it's soaking. The log is soaking. Ah, yeah. One thing's for sure, guys. One thing's for sure. If you're elderly or have any trouble walking, some of the trails here are probably not the best places for you, because there isn't any benches to sit on. You're going to have to find a log like this and actually sit on a log. And like right now, it's wet. So it'll probably be wet, it'll probably be really low, and it might not be suitable for you. So always look out for trails that are best suited to you. That's really important. The last thing you want is not being able to rest somewhere in the woods or in the forest or on a trail where you're hiking. You want to be able to sit down for a bit and take a breather, which I'm going to do now. Mac is going to get a treat. I'll have a bit of a coffee and some water and chill. See you soon. So I've just seen a sign, signpost, information sign, saying please stay on the trails as much as you can, because a lot of the plants and a lot of the flowers and the bushes that are here are very old. Even the plants and the bushes, they're dating back, the species are dating back to the medieval times. So it gives you an idea, it draws you a picture of how old and how ancient this place is from the medieval times. I mean, that is pretty incredible to be able to draw attention to something like that. It's I mean, the Chilterns are big, they're massive, so I'm sure they were used for sort of pathways through into West and Northwest England from London. So horse and carriages probably used these hills and this natural environment for staying in, for camping in, or horse and carriage drawing all the way to west and northwest England. But it's pretty incredible that a lot of the bushes still exist from dating back to the medieval times. Are you coming? Good boy. These trees are quite young, and I really love the fact that whatever the volunteering maintenance program or the staff maintenance program of parts of the Chilterns is absolutely phenomenal. There's various charities and various organizations you could participate in if you lived close to London, or if you lived in the UK or in England or near the Chilterns, and you can actually volunteer and help maintain this natural beauty. It's absolutely phenomenal. I don't know how old they are, but probably a couple of years old, I would say. So my point is, why not join your local outdoor organization and volunteer with them and help them maintain the outdoor spaces near to you? I mean, it's just amazing that there's so many people who say, I don't get time to get outdoors, I don't get time to be in the wilderness and to do things out and about and spend time in nature because I'm always working, I'm always with the family, there's always something in the way. But if you commit yourself to a volunteering group or an outdoor organization which helps to maintain outdoor spaces in your local area, then you're actually committed. You're committed, and you will get out and about. You will end up doing things in nature once a week, once in 2 weeks, because you'll have volunteered. You would have put your time and your money and your mouth on the line and actually done something about it. So that's a fantastic way of actually getting into nature, is by volunteering to maintain your local outdoors. Could be tree planting, could be trimming the pathways and the trails, could be creating new ones, it could be just walking the grounds and picking up litter. I mean, it still would be absolutely fantastic whatever you do. Well, there you go, guys. That is our hike for today. I did say it was 6 miles, or 6.5 miles, but it actually turned out to be just about 5 miles. Just a smidgen under 5 miles. Nevertheless, it has been absolutely awesome, absolutely beautiful. So remember the little village of Ringshall, or it's Ringshall, I think. The little village of Ringshall, there's a little parking bay, a couple of parking bays near there. And you can park up there and go into the woods and actually create your own little hiking trail. It's a phenomenal place, great for mountain bikers, great for hikers, great for young families. So please, 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 I would urge you to come here and actually check it out for yourself. If you've liked what you've seen, and I'm sure you have, you can't say you haven't, please go ahead and comment in the comment section. Let me know, yes, I like this place. No, I don't like it so much. Please go ahead and comment. Please go ahead and like this video, because I know you like it. Smash that like button and go ahead and subscribe right here or down there in the corner when you get an opportunity to do so, which is about now. Subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I will see you out and about.